Hey guys, current energy check-ins for the weekend. What do we got today as far as stories go? I had a weird dream last night. I don't remember just the last part of it that I've been pulled into reality, but that never happened to me in a dream. But I remember when waking up to reality, the last part of the dream was that I had something attached to me, to my it was like an umbilical cord to my belly button. So I don't know what was happening there, but I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the context. I'm trying to remember how it felt for me being there. I don't remember if it felt good, bad, in the sense of, was it charging me or was it draining me? I don't remember. But I woke up and yeah, that was because I just remember that final stretch of it all. I think I was on a fucking spaceship because I think after the what the fuck was that part, I was thinking, was I probed? What the fuck was that? I don't know. Maybe I was. Maybe I'm an alien now. Maybe I've always been in it. Who the fuck knows? That's it. That's all the excitement I've got. Juno's in the house. I've got excitement for them. Juno's right there. You can't see her, but she's talking to the birds. Cosmo's somewhere here, as per usual. I got them a lounger thing for cats, which is basically it's a lounger in the shape of a lounger, but it's smaller for cats, and it's made out of, the material is made out of a scratch pad, and I got one just to test it out. I'm like, let's see if they like this thing. And by, I don't know, the minute Felix got onto it, I ordered 2 more. Because then Felix got on it. He claimed it completely. Like, Kai was right next to him at some point, and he started powing at him like, no, we're not gonna do this. So he didn't let Kai in there. Then Juno showed up. He let Juno in there, but like for an hour or so, and then he kind of went there, kind of like, look, I'm generous and all, but this is my shit. And then, a few hours later, the second one showed up. The third one came, which I'm going to put upstairs. And, well, I have it right here. Nobody's using it in this room for some reason, but I brought it here for... Isn't this cute? Little big. But it's still small for these guys. But, it's for Juno when she gets bored with the birds. Right, baby girl? Yeah. So, yeah. That was cool. I made their week. Other than that, isn't it a weird August, though? Isn't it a weird month? There's all sorts of shits happening. August has always been tricky. It's a bittersweet type of energy, for type of a relationship between me and my birth month. My birthday's coming up in a couple of days now. I don't know what I'm not doing shit. I'm just gonna be home. I hear it's probably gonna rain. I don't know. We shall see. Doesn't fucking matter. One of my friends says it's not gonna rain on your parade. I'm like, no, it's not. We're not gonna let that happen. But it's weird. I think I've noticed this since last year for sure, maybe a year before that, but last year for sure, it was confirmed to me. The weather has shifted a lot, and autumn seems to start in August now, So that was my observation over the past couple of years, and especially last year. And this year, I'm just letting it be what it is. I'm watching the animals because they're the best radar in terms of nature and how it shifts and how it changes. So I'm watching the animals to let me know what's what. But it's been kind of gloomy, kind of, you know, not the warm, extreme warmth. Well, that's July. But it still carries through to August. But like, it feels like autumn out there. I don't know. Whatever. After my birthday, it's Christmas time anyway for me, so. Cosmo, may I help you? Cosmo? Yeah, I thought so. She climbs. She climbs and she looks. And when she looks and she climbs, she's definitely onto something. She's not like Kai. She's got something on her radar. But like what? Stink bug? It's too early for that, even though I just said the weather has shifted. So, because in autumn, the stink bugs are back. Summertime, not so much. Autumn, they're back. And then winter, everything's gone. Oh, baby girl, who are you talking to? The doves? Are they talking to you back? Oh, baby girl. She's got the sweetest little chatter with those birds. It's her and Felix that do the chatter thing. And Cosmo is like something in there trying to. Kai, I've never heard him chatter with the birds. He just trills with everything. And Blue barks. Okay, yeah, we're good. But I think that's what was that a big bird? Was that like a hawk or something? Hummingbird is here. Oh my god, there's all sorts of things happening. I saw a big shape of a bird. Hummingbird is right there in the tree. And it was right here at the feeder. And the birds, I just replenished their food, so they should be good to go. But that's it. Everybody's set. Everybody's... Oh, Fledger! Oh my goodness. I would have watched this all day. I don't know what you guys are... Can we... I'll just do a live with the birds. Look at Papa Bird feeding the baby. And Cosmo talking to Blue through the screen door. Blue, no, Baba. At the end, you're coming to say hi. He got it. He went to bed. Look at... Oh my god. Okay, they're on the fountain there. The two over there, they're Mama and Fledger. Oh, they flew out. Mama and Fledger. And she was feeding the Fledger. Ah! Anyways. Yeah. Cool. Good times. Anyways, current energies check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person you're dealing with, a situation, a job, an animal, a pet. I don't know where the other energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, on the comment section, on the play bar, in the comment section, on the play bar. They will only work properly once the premiere of this video is done. So once the video is uploaded to YouTube, not shown up as a premiere, that's when they work properly. If you look at the video and it says somewhere in there that it's a premiere, then they don't work properly. Roles can be reversed. I just smiled in the middle of all of that because I remember... and I also realized that my brother asked me, after quite a couple of years of him editing some videos for me, he finally realized the order to the signs. And a lot of you ask why I keep on fixated on this order. And I told you the story many times that when I started the channel, my Cappy Moon needed an order to things. We can't just do random shit out there. So I'm like, okay. For some reason, Captain Planet came to me, and I realized when my brother asked me that, I don't think I don't think it's well known in the US or known at all in the US. But in Europe, some of us in Europe definitely knew Captain Planet when we were kids. So to me, that was the order. You know, it's earth, fire, wind, water, and heart. And my brother said there was one more, and I'm like, yeah, heart. I'm the heart because I'm doing the readings. Or am I Captain Planet? I don't know. Because with all of that, you put them together, you get Captain Planet. So earth, fire, wind, water, yeah. Heart. Anyways, I thought it was funny. But yeah, let's do this. Earth signs, Capricorn. Let us see. Alrighty, on your side you get the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Well, there's another... hold on, I'm getting a very subtle but in there type of a sneeze that wants to come in. No, it went away. Okay, the minute you call it out, it goes away. A very strong energy of a loss that's showing up on your end, and you're kind of telling me I've been dealing with this for a while. So I don't know what about this loss is playing out right now for you, but something about it is definitely taking front stage here. Maybe something about this energy comes back up for you. Maybe you're feeling a little sad, a little, you know, I don't know, maybe you're thinking about whatever this is, but it does seem to be like quite the extended process. So I'm not even sure if this process is closed off for you, of this loss. Maybe you're still going through it. The energy attached to you, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, the King of Wands. Yeah, there's somebody here. They're just doing their thing. They're not showing up as much of anything in the sense of they show up as I'm just doing my thing, living my life day to day, you know, taking it easy, trying to do my best. That's about all they're giving me. Which is a nice energy. For the connection, the 8 of Cups, the Chariot, the 7 of Cups. Oh, well, this could be the energy of this loss then. Because I definitely see, on the surface, a sense of disconnect and an energy of moving on. Which applies on both ends. It applies on both energies, but energetically you're still connected. So while this may show up as, you know, a split up of some sort or a loss here for both of you, you're still connected energetically. You're still showing up as here. On the surface, no. It's like somebody's really making it a point to gain more and more distance from the other energy, and I think that's you. There's a dove on top of my grill. Why? Okay. Hi, dovey dove dove. Anyways, let me see what the universe has. It's looking at me like, yeah, I know. What is it eating over there? I got seeds. I got bird seeds back there. Okay. From the universe, you get the Hangman, the Page of Wands, the Judgment card. It's a process. It's a process of healing for you. It's a process of moving on from something. And as much as this does kind of show up closed off, I feel like you're still like completely closing it off, energetically speaking, because it doesn't show up as, you know, signed, sealed, delivered. It just shows up as signed. Maybe a little bit sealed. Delivered, no. It doesn't look closed off. It looks like it's still a process you're focusing on, especially the part of moving on. But stuff from the past is still popping up for you, which is kind of normal part of the process, I guess. So yeah, you're definitely in a process of closing something off. But that's it. What's it doing? Why is it on my... I never see them there. It has a cover, the grill and all of that, but like, what the hell? Anyways, moving on to Taurus. I saw a pair of doves on the roof of my house like a couple of days ago. I took it as a good symbol. I don't know why. I felt like, oh my god, that's so cute. They were just sitting there. I don't usually see animals on the roof. Unless they're squirrels and running for their life or something. Or from one tree to another. But anyways, on your side you get the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Hangman. You're coming together with somebody here, or you're wanting to. Your energy is definitely open in the direction of, hey, let's do something here, something fun. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands. This energy, I feel like they're a good candidate for whatever you got in mind here. They're showing up as... It's not personal, but they're just not feeling it. But not this, not it being this. They're just not feeling it in general. They're almost like trying to recharge or trying to just disconnect. While this energy of yours, that even though it's nice, it's almost asking them to connect, right? Like, let's do something fun together. And they're like, yeah, sure. Like, they have that available. They want that. But in all reality, they feel like I'm better off just chilling at my place on the couch and not doing shit all day, you know? But I don't know if they're going to tell you that. They might actually hang out, which if they do, again, they have that available energy to them, so I'm sure it's going to be fun. They're just having a little bit of a part of them that tells them, just chill, just don't do shit, you know? So, whatever they choose here, either something fun with you or not, I think it'll work out for them anyway. For you, it would definitely work out if they would respond in a positive way, because you're bringing in this energy of, hey, let's just do something fun. I'm in the mood. For the connection, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands. It's a little bit tricky though. Because there is that energy there of, as much as you would want to kind of engage here with someone, that someone also carries an energy of, I don't want to. And it's not personal. It has nothing to do with you. It's just, they feel depleted in a way. Maybe something going on in their life that's just not working out. I don't know. But it's kind of a bittersweet. It's a double-edged sword here. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords. You're feeling that. You're feeling that lack of something on their end. And you might take it as like we all do, right? Is it me? Did I do something wrong? No, it's not. It has nothing to do with you. So this is not about you. This is something of theirs. Whatever happens here, if you are to hang out or not, you're still going to feel that part. That's on them. It's coming from them. So no reason to stress about whatever here, because this has nothing to do with you. That energy of a little bit of lack here comes from them. It has everything to do with them. But, okay. Oopsie. I lost my victory card. Come here. I can't lose victory cards. Moving on to Virgo. Did I tell you Cosmo outgrew Juno, so now Juno's the smallest of them all? Maybe she's the feistiest. Is that a feisty? The most feistiest. Feistiest. Man, English is so funny sometimes. There's a big ass squirrel nest, like right here. And when that thing falls off, because it will, they pile some shit in there that I don't think it has babies in there. I think it's empty. I think it's abandoned. They're like, we did a shitty job, let's go. But when that shit falls, it almost feels like it's half the tree. She's seeing the lounger. She's like, should I go check it out? You can go check it out. Here. I'll make room for you. Okay. Yeah, go in the lounger, baby girl. On your side, you get the Star, the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles. She is going in the lounger. I don't know what you're doing here, but you're finding something to make you happy, something that makes you happy, and you're kind of focusing on that. So it could be the smallest little thing. Maybe you like just being at home and surround yourself with your pets. That's what you're doing. You know, so I don't know. The things that make you happy, you focus on those for right now, which feels good. It feels like, okay, yeah, you got the right idea here. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card. You got a very supportive energy right by your side here. It's one of those, whatever you want to do, we'll do. Okay, for the connection, that's where the O came from. The Ten of Wands, the Death card, the Tower. There's a lot of stuff going on around you. Maybe that's why you're looking for nice stuff to focus on. There's a lot of stuff going on. Potential loss, potential... There's a bunch of stuff going on, heavy stuff. So of course you would want to focus on light stuff, and you've got the support of whoever this is. And again, in the sense of, if you want to watch a movie today, we'll watch a movie. If you want to, where usually they're kind of participating in this half and half, like we watch a movie today, but you know, we do something else tomorrow, so that we even it out. No, today, or this period of time, is for you, is specifically for you, in the sense of whatever you want to do, I got you. But it's coming through as a lot of like supportive energy, because there's a lot of shit going on out there surrounding your energy at this time, and potentially theirs too. So there's a lot of heavy shit. Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's coming through as one of those. As long as we stick together through this shitty times or hard times, we should be good to go. You know, it should be a little better, a little easier to go through these things. So I'm assuming that's the point here, of unity in front of difficulty. But that's it. Yeah, so it was Felix that loved the lounger and claimed it. Then Juno's the next one, and then Cosmo. Nothing yet. She goes under it. Nothing yet from Cosmo. Moving on to fire signs. Aries. Oh, Cosmo. She's a fucking mess. She's my girl. She's my girl. I claim her 100%. She's a fucking mess. Her face is always a mess. It's like my hair. Because she pushes on the fountain, has a little spout thing, and she always pushes with her forehead, and she always makes a dot right here, a wet spot. And it almost looks brown, like dirty, and I always clean her up, but she always has that spot here. Her eyes are... She's gonna catch that bird. Watch her. No, she's not. There's a window there. Anyways. On your side, you get the Star, the Magician, the Ten of Swords. You're trying to manifest something, but you're kind of hopeless at the same time, too. Kind of thinking, oh, man. Like, I really, really want for something to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Well, when you go at it like that, you know it's probably not going to happen because you're setting it up to not happen if you don't believe in it enough. So, for the energy attached to you, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands. What is with this... Why is everybody stressed out here? What's going on? Because this energy wants to move towards you, but they're so stressed out that it's not coming out as... like genuinely moving towards you. Like almost like they're stumbling. You're stumbling in your energy. They're stumbling too, and they're being stressed out about who knows what. It's almost looking clumsy here. For the connection, the Judgment card, the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups. Oh, okay. Maybe this is it. In the connection, it's kind of coming through as, you know, we're just learning how to put this together. Okay, so maybe this is something new that you're still trying to sort through, still trying to figure out. You know, because as far as the connection goes, I do see a nice front, a nice... unity aspect to this, but it does look a little bit clumsy, you know. But again, if it's the beginning part of something, maybe that's why. It's kind of normal. We're still learning our way around here, you know. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Moon, the Four of Pentacles, the Devil. Somebody's used to something else. You? Them? Both of you? Somebody's coming in here and saying, I'm not used to this. I'm used to something else. And when they're showing me something else, it's something nasty, something unhealthy. So this could be something way easier and better and healthier. And it's like, yeah, I'm not used to it. Maybe that's why the clumsiness. Yeah, okay, well, you may be dealing with a different energy than you're used to. That doesn't necessarily mean bad, and I think you know that. But, yeah, it's gonna make things look a little weird initially, until you get used to it, at least. But that's it. Moving on to Leo. Hummingbird is back, is it? Wait, I just saw it. Somewhere in there. Today it's gloomy, but it's so fucking humid. It's not even funny. It's like, oh my god, I can barely breathe out here. It's not for me, because I don't give a shit. I'll adjust. I'm, you know, pretty resilient there. I can adjust to every little fucking thing. It's for Blue. He's like, I'm like, oh man. That's for me too, because that reminds me I need to give him a fucking haircut. But that's it. That tree is getting dangerously pinkish reddish. And that happens in autumn. I told you. Leo, we're done. Our season is going to be in autumn from now on. On your side, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the King of Pentacles. There's a partnership here that's going through a lot of healing. You feel good about whatever the hell is going on here. So the energy is very grounding, very calm, and very steady, and pretty nice. And I don't know what partnership this applies to for you, but it doesn't matter because it feels good to you. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords. This energy is going through something is in there. They're, you know, whatever this is, they're kind of pushing through from what I can see. For the connection, the Death card, the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding on a little too tightly to this energy of a little bit of Debbie Downer. Like, okay, let's look for trouble where there is none, and if there isn't, we'll make some. You know, I don't know who that is based off of just strictly these energies. I would assume it's this other energy, because they have a little bit of everything's good, we're just moving forward, but like, let's stress about it. So that's kind of, you know, so for some reason somebody's unable to let this energy go, even though I think they want to. It's so instilled within them that they're not even seeing it as a problem. You know, and it may not be a problem until it becomes one. But, yeah, somebody's taking the energies down a little. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Ace of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, even when the nicest energies show up as hope and love and all sorts of things like that, there's always a but on that energy's end, the one that's looking to take things a little down. If the energy of just love shows up, just be present, just open up your heart, just feel what you're feeling, they would do that for a split second, and then they're like, but, I have a question, or something. You know, so they have to disrupt almost the flow of things because, but something. So it's definitely something that affects the calm flow of things, but for right now, not in a drastic way, but it can be affected in a very drastic way at times. Not right now. Right now, it's just a tiny little bit, in a little bit of a funny way, maybe, like, can you just breathe and live and feel? Yeah, but you know. Okay. Let me see Sagittarius. On your side, you get the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Justice card. You got beautiful energies here. Like, you're feeling super emotionally balanced, super independent, super free, super nice inside. But it reflects outside of you, so it's being shared with others. The energy attached to you, the Judgment card, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. You're definitely drawing in this energy. You're not specific to one direction. You're more open in general, you know, so you keep on drawing in all sorts of nice energies that match your energy. But this energy in particular is getting closer and closer each day. So it's one of those that, I don't know, maybe it's a friendship. Maybe it's something that's going to become a friendship. You know, it shows as if they're taking one more step towards you each day. It's not a bad thing, you know. It's, for now, it's looking like a good energy. It's looking like, and it makes sense. It's being drawn to the frequency you put out. For the connection, the Queen of Wands, the World card, the Knight of Wands. Man. What are you engaged with? There's a lot of energy moving towards you and away from you, and towards you and away from you. It's like next, but like in a nice way. I almost see a line of people, just, you're here sitting, and then there's a line, and then there's one person stopping right in front of you, and then they move away, and then there's another one, and then they move away, and then there's, where are you in line of, what are you waiting for? Do you have good deals at stores or something? What's going on here? There's a lot of energy moving in and out, in and out, and in and out. but they're all drawn to your energy, so it's all about you. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but let me see what the universe has as of this one that's attached to you here is continuously attached to you. They're moving in closer, and maybe they're in the line. Who the hell knows? From the universe, you get the Hermit, the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know, you keep on giving me the sense of as within, so without the flow of energy exchange. So I'm not sure what that is. It's almost all sorts of energies moving around you until the right one sticks, and I feel like this is the right one, the one that gets closer and closer to you each day. So you're drawing in energy that's nice and all, but like it goes away, and then I think, you know, until something sticks, and I think it's this one that's here, but they're not here yet. They're here, but they're not here to stick quite yet. Interesting the way you're putting things in this reading, but that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. My girl is chilling in the lounge room. I should get some cake, shouldn't I? Should I get my favorite cake? I have a favorite cake. I may be too lazy to go get... Actually... Huh. I'm gonna go get my cake, god damn it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. After I record this, remind me to order it. And I'll go get it probably Friday after. Yeah. Okay, we're doing this. On your side, you get the Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Wands. Your energy looks freaking amazing here. What is going on here? Hold on. Okay, your energy looks amazing. You're lifting up the vibe here. You're clear in your mind. You're clear in your energy. There's a sense of happiness to you like no tomorrow. And that's how you show up in the world. And whatever it is you're dealing with here, that's the energy you're showing up. Clarity, happiness, all sorts of nice stuff here. Now, the energy attached to you, the High Priestess, the Star, the Devil. I'm not sure, this is one of those, that I feel like, oh, if I could just clarify this one little card, but no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep it fair for everybody. But that just makes my job harder. It's looking like somebody's struggling with their intuition, but if you would look at them, they would be like, oh no, my intuition? My best friend. My best friend, I always listen to my intuition. I always know what I'm doing. No. There's something going on there surrounding their intuition, and it's crooked. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And they're like, no. Somebody else's, not mine. No, I'm looking at you. That's not... It's one of those where you think you want something because it's good for you, but it's in all actuality, it's not good for you. Because it's not the mind that, you know, if something's for your highest good, the mind may not want it. That doesn't mean it's not good for us. You know, whereas the mind, what the mind wants and thinks it's good for us, it may actually not be good for us. So it's one of those things here. I don't know. But for the connection, the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. I don't know. This is someone you're doing something with. So you're working on something with whoever this is. And I think you're onto them in the sense of if they're coming through and saying, oh no, I know what's best and blah blah blah, I think you're onto them. I think you may even potentially call out their bullshit, but I don't think you will. I think you're just minding your business at the end of the day. As long as the end result is going to get you to where you need to go, I don't think you're going to be bothered necessarily by them coming here and pretending they're some sort of, you know, enlightened Buddha that knows everything, because that's kind of how they're showing up. And then the devil there is kind of like, nah, no, take it down a notch. But I think ultimately you're just going to mind your business. You know what's what, you know where you need to go, what you need to do here. And you're seeing right through them. And it's not bothersome necessarily to you. You kind of accept that this is just their journey. This is how they want to show up on it. This is what it is. They're by my side. We're doing our thing. We're good. From the universe, you get the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. It does bother you a little bit, though. But you're not saying that, which makes it look deceptive. It's kind of like, it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. You know, when they go in and say, oh, I know, I do. It's kind of pissing me off. Something about this whole almighty energy. But you're not telling them, or you're not even being honest with you about it, in all honesty, because you're showing up as, I'm not bothered. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It's okay if you don't want to tell them. You don't want to tell them. It is what it is. But yeah, that's it. Moving on to Aquarius. Juno's done with the lounger. She's like, okay, I'm done. Well, on your side, you get the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. You're showing up super good in these energies. You're showing me partnership, you're showing me happiness, you're showing me stability. All of it together makes you feel happy, makes you feel good. Like, I'm good. I'm good here. I got all I need. Okay. Now, the energy attached to you, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles. So is whoever this is by your side. They're showing up with you taking all the right steps, saying all the right things, you know, being like, I'm good too. I'm good too. Dumb thing about their energy is, I don't know, maybe they're not as involved as you are here. Maybe whatever it is that you're doing together here isn't as meaningful as it is for you. Because they're showing up a little less in their energy, which takes away from the balance of this partnership, you know. The equal give and take is not here. Not as far as they're concerned. As far as you're concerned, yeah. As far as they're concerned, they're like, just with the words. Like, I'm doing this, I'm good, yeah, I'm showing up for this. But in how it truly shows up, energetically speaking, is just uneven. They're not here as much as you are. Let's just put it that way. For the connection, the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay, well, somebody's showing up with... that's still a promise, though. It's still just words. With the sense of, I'll do better. I'll do better. I'll pick it up. I'll show up more. I'll do this. I'll do that. But it's still showing up in the... well, it shows up energetically speaking as potential. That doesn't mean that this potential is going to be, you know, fully taken on. But it does. There's an energy of picking it back up that shows up as available. Maybe for them. Maybe they are showing up realizing, hey, I'm slacking here. Maybe I should, you know, pick up my pace or something. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Wands. This is important, though. Whatever soul connection this is, it's important to both of you. It's just they forgot the importance of this for a split second there. You know? Because I feel like even energetically speaking, yeah, soul connection, energy exchange is even, it's equal. but they seem to have forgotten what the fuck they're doing here. So if this is a friendship, they forgot they were your friend for a split second, you know. But I think it's gonna bounce back. I think it's, you know, I don't know if something reminds them of the importance of this, or I have no idea, but yeah, that's it. Juno left the building. Cosmos still here, sleeping. Moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Something's been going through a hard time here. Something that you've been participating in, something that you're part of. It's been making progress, but man, it's so slow because it's been difficult. Whatever this is, it hasn't been an easy journey. At least in how you take it. The energy attached to you, the Six of Swords, the Hermit, the Sun. This energy feels the need for basically hermiting, you know, going within. So you could feel a little bit of disconnection from them. You could feel a little bit of distancing from them. Most of us, when we need that time in which we go, you know, we disconnect from everything. Yeah, we're going to cut ourselves off from pretty much everything. So you may feel this disconnection from them. I don't know if it's personal. I don't think it has to do with you. I think it has to do with them and their need to go within for some reason. For the connection, the Five of Cups, the Lovers, the Emperor. This is a very nice and pretty strong bond from one soul to another, but it has gone through quite the damaging times. So there's been quite the damage done here. And each of you are taking that and running with it in whichever way you want. For them, in their case, it's just going within for a little bit at this time. For you, it's just feeling the heaviness of all of that. So it's going to be a little different in the way you handle things here. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Ace of Swords, the Sun, the Page of Swords. I think both of you at the end of the day just want happiness, right? You want to be happy, they want to be happy, you want them to be happy, whatever that means. If that means apart from one another, I think you'll go for that. If that means, hey, let's try to work on whatever the hell is preventing us from feeling happy, then that's how it's going to be. But ultimately, the goal is that of happiness. For you, for them. So slowly but surely, you're actually going in that direction of that goal. But that's it. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. On your side, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Ten of Pentacles. This almost looks like you have an idea about something new to bring home, like a new couch or new curtains or new, you know, like, oh, yeah. So it almost feels like a renovation of some sort that you may do or want to do or plan to do here. Something new you're trying to bring to your stability for sure. And it's going to happen. If it hasn't happened yet or you haven't started the process, it's definitely going to happen. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Cups, the the Nine of Wands, the World's card. They're showing up with, oh my God, that's a great idea. Yeah, what are you thinking here? A couch or this or that? Oh, nice couch. Yeah, I agree. And then they're coming in with saying, I don't like the color of that couch. Or I don't know. The legs might scratch the floor. We'll take off the legs. Yeah, but there's still a little bit of, I don't know, something in there, and still might. And now, come to think of it, I don't really like the floors, so yeah. But we can't scratch them, so it's like, okay, so they're open. They're like, okay, yay, and then they kind of go against it. So I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on, but okay. For the connection, the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, what you're bringing to the table that seems to be new, but you're trying to cover all angles. Like you're almost trying to anticipate the complaints you're going to be getting from this energy and try to avoid any of that. Like, okay, you'll get a couch without the legs. You'll put a carpet on that freaking floor so that nobody can see it. It's not going to get scratched. And like you're trying to cover all angles while doing this. Okay, maybe to shut this energy up, I don't know. There's a sense of practicality, there's a sense of fun, there's a sense of personal preference, you know, there's all sorts of things in there. But from the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. While you're trying to please every aspect of everything that's going on here, including probably this energy too, you're showing up as, at the end of the day, I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want and whatever feels right to me. That is right. That's the best approach. I like this reading. It's like, yeah, I'm bringing something new here. What do you think? I think this, that, and the other. Okay, I don't care what you think, because I'm still going to go with what I think is best while trying to, you know, kind of balance it out from every angle possible. Moving on to Scorpio. I saw a chipmunk. Yeah. Moving in. I'm like, uh-oh, it's coming. Chipmunks. Chipmunks are coming. On your side, you got the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. What's up with the water signs? They're trying to bring something new to their stability. Pisces too, now you, we'll see about Cancer, but you're the same. Like, yeah, I'm trying to renovate. But, you know, the only difference between you and Pisces is that they had it all mapped out. Even if it's not in place quite yet, there's at least a strategy to a method to the madness. You don't have one. You're like, I'm just trying to bring something new. What? I don't fucking know. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know what. I don't know. I just feel the need for new. Okay. For the energy attached to you, the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups. This energy is just, you know, here in a commitment, potentially with you, by your side, doing their thing, doing what they know. So they're not necessarily thinking about the new. If you're going to bring the new to the table for them, I think they'll be open to it. The problem is you don't know what it is. You just want something new. For the connection, the Six of Swords, the Death card, the Knight of Pentacles. What are you looking for? You're looking for something. And while you try to focus on whatever this is, something new, again. You're trying to think about something, you're trying to focus on something new, and you haven't figured out what it is yet, but most of your energy is moving in that direction of trying to focus on that. And while you do that, you distance yourself from, it's almost like losing sight of what's important. While you try to bring something better, something new to the table, you're forgetting about the table, you know? So try to keep that in mind, because I see you distancing. You get so like, oh my God, I gotta figure it out. I gotta that you're right there with all of the stress of this that you're trying to bring in, while you lose sight of the space that you're trying to bring it in. You know, it's one of those where you wake up one day, it's like, hold on, why am I even doing this? I forgot. Try not to get consumed by this. If there is anything new that wants to come in, it'll show up. You don't have to, desperately make it happen, especially now that the energy is kind of up in the air about it. From the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the World card, the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands. It's that excitement, that new, that for some reason you took it on as bringing it over for this situation. It's like, okay, maybe you haven't gone on a vacation all year, and it's like, okay, let's go, I think you're trying to bring in something new for this connection. New to do. Like, we haven't done this in a while, we haven't done that in a while, let's do something new. Okay. You'll come up with something, don't worry about it. The more you stress about it, the more you lose sight of, okay, but you have this now, and it's okay if you haven't done who knows what in a while. Things change in dynamics and connections to others. It's not a must that you have to do who knows what to keep this alive. This is alive, if you try to revive it, that means that to you it's not really. So maybe that's a question. Instead of trying to bring something new, maybe try to focus on, why does this feel like it needs something new? But anyways, moving on to Cancer. Kai, bye. Your name is not Kai Blue. Yeah, Kai. I said Kai and Blue showed up at the door. Like, no. Don't even try. His name is Felix, his name is Juno, his name is dogs, man. They want all the attention all the time. 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords on your end. What the hell is going on here? You're going through something very stressful, very painful, it's giving you a sense of defeat. It's giving you a sense of, I can't do this. Yes, you can. I know it's hard. I know it's hitting you with a lot of oomph. That's probably even unexpected, but yes, you can. It's just tough. Very, very tough. The energy attached to you, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Wands. They've been carrying quite the load for a very long time, whoever this is. Quite some heavy energies, heavy-ass energies of something that already happened. It's almost looking like almost the same energy on both ends, but the only difference is I see them carrying this for a while you are just kind of being brought to this, or it's being dropped in your lap, whatever this is. For the connection, the 8 of Wands, the Sun, the 2 of Swords. I feel like somebody here is trying to kind of cheer up the whole mood, like trying to bring everything a little up, because things are, I'm not sure if somebody has been going through something, struggling with something, and now they're just dropping it in your lap, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know you were going through that. And then it creates this whole heaviness altogether. While I see somebody trying to figure out ways in which to lift up the mood here, but let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Knight of Swords, the Devil, the Empress. Yeah, it's like a confession of some sort. Like somebody's confessing or is putting it out there that they've been struggling with something. It could be an addiction here. It could be, I don't know. But it's all the ways in which they have been impacted by whatever the struggle has been. somebody that you would look at as, oh, they're okay, they're doing fine, you know, they're better than okay, they got a handle on themselves. And meanwhile, it's like, hold on, nope, they may have been struggling with something here and nobody fucking knew. It's a load of heaviness that's just being dropped in here, because I think something's being revealed about somebody's struggles. But yeah, that's it. That's what I got. And we shall go and eat, potentially. What? I don't know. What are we eating? I don't fucking know. I'll find something. Anyways, let me get you blue. Oh, cake. That's what we're eating. Not yet. Let me go get you blue. And then I shall go. Up you go, Bobo. Up you go, Bobo. Up you go, baby boy. Oh my goodness. You do need a haircut, huh? Next week, after Mama's birthday, we're getting you a haircut? Okay, okay. It's not like you haven't seen me all day. Okay, Baba. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go say hi to Cosmo. Go say hi to Cosmo. Where are you going? Cosmo's not there. She's there. She's over here. Welcome to our zoo. Where are you going, Baba? Oh, baby boy, my little big-chested bear. What? No, don't. You're not gonna fit. Okay, he did. Anyways, love you guys. 42. I think I'll celebrate like a big ass party at 45. 42 is like is just 42. It's my birthday though. It's a big thing. But not in the mood of celebrating this year. 45 is when we're gonna throw big ass party. Yeah. But cake? Stay tuned. My favorite cake. Anyways, love you guys. See you next time. Bye.